Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we're going to be talking about the Terrifier franchise, and it looks like we have an update to the Terrifier 4. Just to go off on a tangent for a second, I remember going to the cinema, when was it, last year, the year before? I lose track of time. But seeing the Terrifier 3, I remember the reaction that people had watching it in the cinema. It was so gory, it was so graphic and crazy. And at the cinemas, it was all over social media. There were signs all over the cinema saying how graphic this movie was. I remember seeing it, and man, like the movie, it was just absolutely shocking. Like, it was so brutal. But anyway, let's get into this and start talking about Terrifier 4. Supposedly, this is going to be the final movie in the Terrifier franchise. I don't believe that for a second. That's absolute BS. If you don't think they're going to make more of these movies, then you're out of your damn mind. Because look at this. Before we get into the article, I just want to show you guys this. So, if we go over to the box office history of the franchise, right? This is how much money this franchise makes. This is an absolute money-printing gold mine piece of IP here. There's no way they're going to stop making these movies, right? So the first Terrifier, 2018, cost $35,000 to make, and it made $342,000, nearly 10 times its production budget. Terrifier 2 comes out, 2022, $250,000, makes $15 million on $250,000 production. That is insane return on investment. Then we have Terrifier 3. The production budget went way up, $2 million, which is still cheap by Hollywood standards. $2 million production budget for Terrifier 3. It made $76 million on a $2 million budget. That's how you make a movie. That's how you print money. That's how you take home the bacon. There is no way they are going to stop making these movies. Look how profitable they are. The average budget is $761,000, and the average take-home worldwide is $23 million. And you're telling me this is going to be the final in the franchise? Absolutely no way, no how. Anyway, with that down, let's start getting into this information here. So, Art the Clown, actor Howard Thornton, has provided an update for Terrifier 4, which is still in the scripting stage from writer-director Damien Leone. So he said, quote, "I'm very excited, but I don't know a whole lot because this time around, Damien has been keeping everyone very close to his vest about what's happening in the script," Thornton tells Slasher Radio. Lauren, Samantha, and I, in the past, he's been writing the other scripts. He's been consulting us the whole entire time, running ideas by us. This time, he's been pretty much silent. Thornton continues, he just goes, "Oh yeah, you're gonna love this origin story. Dave, you're gonna love how we do it." And he said also, "The final is batshit insane. You're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Other than that, I don't know, but it makes me excited." I mean, the final scene in Terrifier 3 was pretty batshit crazy when he's captured those people and he's got them in the lounge and he like smashes the tube into that one person's mouth. And oh my god, like it's absolutely terrifying, pun intended. But I mean, the gore, the visceralness, the cruelty in these movies is just off the chart, man. It's really there for the shock value. But it's something you have to watch with a big audience at the cinema, because gauging everybody's reaction around you as you watch it is part of the film, is part of the experience, hearing other people react to it. And that's what makes it really fun. Okay, will the fourth installment bring the franchise to an end? Absolutely not, because of the reasons we discussed at the beginning of the video. Thornton weighs in. "I feel like this might be the final of the story arc that Leone's going with for right now." Right now, yeah, right now. They'll be back to it, trust me. And might give it a rest for a few years and might return to it later on to do it. "I have no idea, but I'm excited nonetheless." He adds, "I have so much faith in him." Leone previously said the script is shaping up to be the most epic, horrifying, thrilling, and emotional and satisfying conclusion to the Terrifier saga. He also confirmed Art's backstory will be revealed in the opening 15 minutes. I think, to be honest, it's better not to have a backstory because it leaves it ambiguous. It's like a mysterious character. Where does he come from? How does he originate? And playing in people's minds, I think it makes the character more exciting not knowing his backstory. Not every character has to have a story filled in. Sometimes a bit of mystery and intrigue can actually do wonders for the character because it keeps people guessing and theorizing, and it makes it more mysterious and interesting, I think, to a point. Okay, while we wait for Terrifier 4, Art the Clown is available in Fortnite as of today, and the Terrifier the Arcade game comes out November 21st. Yeah, I was looking at a video on YouTube about that this morning. There's like this 2D kind of pixelated, like 1980s kind of side-scroller arcade game of of the Terrifier. And trust me, guys, check it out. If you're into those kind of retro side-scrolling type games, it looks pretty fun, and it looks exactly like it's out of the sort of like 80s, 90s era. So if that's something you're interested in, just search it up, you'll find it. It looks pretty interesting. Okay, meanwhile, Thornton's upcoming horror films include The Dead Place, The Autopsy of Albert Kemper, Screamboat 2, and Stream 2. So, David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown Man, he's very much in the horror genre. He's been very, very busy. He's got a lot on his schedule, and good for him that he's finding work, and people like working with him. I mean, the guy seems pretty popular within the horror genre, and he seems to be doing pretty good for himself. Okay, Terrifier launched in 2016, followed by Terrifier 2 in 2020. Terrifier 3 opened at number 1 at the box office last October, becoming the highest grossing unrated film of all time. And that's pretty much where we are. Then we have this screenshot, Terrifier 4, written by Damien Leone. And I'm just going to go back to this. The average $761,000 budget, which is next to nothing in Hollywood. And then we have the average take home of $23 million. So in total, right, I'm just going to leave on this note, and I'm not going to say anything else, right? The average production budget for all of these films, sorry, not the average, the combined production budget has been $2.285 million. So $2 million for all three of those films. And he's taken home $92 million. So, all three of the Terrifier films cost less than $3 million, and they've made $92 million. That's all you need to say. Nothing else to be said. See you in the next video.